Hey, Hopkins, how's it going, man? I can't complain. Trying to grow this, Giga. In some cases, I like to call them, they look like bearded dragons sometimes. Yep. It's gonna take a hot minute. Alright, man. I have no idea when the Rico's gonna be, dude. I don't think anybody does. What's up, Will? Yeah, I think everybody, it's pretty much just dying for the recode in general. I think it's U.S. official 1. Might do that later, I don't know. What area you are you in? Yeah, but like, where at? Oh, I know, but I know you said you're not on right now because you're at school, but, where at? Alright. Yeah. Yep. You heard that, Lewis. think it might be raining outside. That'd be meta? You know who the Dilo is?
Hello, Clarice.
Mid-stretch.
Yep.
Oh, you missed the, I just heard a fucking Rex. I'm on, US 1 as a Giga.
Fun.
But, no. You missed the, funniest part of the conversation between me and Griff.
Oh.
Yeah, I told her that I was in a mood or whatever. And I just heard a theory. And that it could be something along the lines of me hanging out with you more. And she's like, oh god, he's rubbing off on you. I'm like, oh god, I need a raincoat. And a shovel. Because he's gonna fucking die for this.
Did you block Althea?
Oh shit, yes I did. I forgot to respond to her. My bad. I was up like super late last night helping somebody with their server. Or set up another server basically.
Oh. I finally got an old D&D character program working. It's one of those things where I have to enter data individually. And it's like, awesome, I can make this work now, and I entered it. And I sent Holly her updated character, and she goes, holy crap, my HP is high, but my AC is low. Well, that's a trade-off. And then I looked at it more close, and I was like, holy crap. She had 24 AC on the old program, and now she has 14. Oh, God.
What was the old program?
The old program is called Red Blade.
And what's the new one?
Oh, wait, hold on, The program I was using was called PC Gen. The program I like using, and I'm adapting the characters back to, is called Red Blade.
Huh, what game is this? Conan?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, Dungeons and Dragons, okay. My bad. I don't play Dungeons and Dragons online. Last time I played it was when you actually had to make everything by hand.
I remember those days.
Yeah, I was allowed to be the Dungeon Master once. It didn't end well for him because they came across a black dragon that killed him. And as I'm like, and it burns you all to death, I'm like, ah, and I grab the table and flip the table.
No, last time I was on a DM on tabletop was it didn't end well for the party because I don't like playing with official rules because there's a lot of rules that don't make sense to me, and it's just kind of like get out of here because I'll throw out the alignment system instantly, and I'll rework the money system, because it's like it doesn't make sense to me that at an axe, something that a farmer would need costs 8 gold pieces, and that's more money than what the farmer is going to make in a year. So something like that, like it's that kind of logic that doesn't make sense to me. So it's like, well, why can't shit cost silver or copper? Why can't you have like fucking dirt simple weapons that are worth copper? And like, heck, a wooden club is like 2 gold. When in actuality, it's like just a tree branch. So when I played, the party was all set up and whatnot, and it's like, so we made it for like 3 or 4 sessions, and the party made it to a tavern with winches. Well, in reality, the tavern with winches was actually a mimic, and each one of the winches was a tentacle.
Alrighty then.
Unfortunately, no one in the party seemed to be able to roll above a 10, and there were lots of ones. And
So what you're saying, there was a lot of penetration going on.
oh yeah. Needless to say, all like, out of a 6-person party, all but 2 of them died before the night was over. And I was like, guys, I promise you, I'm not trying to kill you, though I regret nothing.
I would have been the exact opposite. I'm like, ah, you got fucked.
Let's see here. Oh yeah, I took a Holly on a trip last night down memory lane and showed her classics of YouTube from like 2007.
Oh God.
Yep. I introduced her to the Gummy Bear song.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
My son still loves that fucking song.
Considering it's been around since before he was alive, probably.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was born in 2012.
And that song came out in like 2007. It was uploaded to YouTube in 2007. Let's see here.
I gotta go get water.
Oh no.
There's Dilos around.
Oh no.
Plus Theories and Dryos and Rexes.
Hang on, so if you're on US what?
I'm on US 1. I'm actually thinking about getting onto like New Blur 2 or whatever, or is where the allos are.
Hmm. Oh yeah, when you hopped off Life Finds a Way, we ended up pissing off a player, like, I mean, royally pissing a player. He was playing as an Ava, and he hung out around the predators and whatnot, and then he crossed, he crossed the lesser twins, crossed it and started making a nest, because I didn't know he was making a nest. I was like, I'm hungry, I need food, and there's nothing else around us. So we crossed the pond, and it's like it wasn't after I bit him that I realized he was making a nest. And I turned around, Peter froze for just a second, and then I bit him again, and he dies, and he's looking like great, thanks, Raptor. Wait until after I'm building a nest and you decide to hunt the only Ava player on the server. He's kind of like, Food. Food. You look like food. Thus, I'm hungry. Then you look like food.
I wouldn't sweat it.
I was just. Not yeah. Oh, make your decision on server now, because I'm staring at the server screen.
Which one did we have the outlaws on? God, 60-second logout. Fuck you.
What are you playing as?
I am a Giga on US 1.
Hmm.
God, Jesus, I know they have the long logout time, but oh, dude, fuck.
I know.
It could be so much better.
Yep.
So much better. Okay.
Last night I was playing. Not last night. It was actually yesterday afternoon. I was playing. I was just sitting on your server, and Althea brings one of her friends in, and so we're just kind of like screwing around and whatnot. And we were talking about the new Dinosuchus.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm in Nublar 2.
Okay, Nublar 2. Nublax. No, we were talking about the Dinosuchus, and they're like, well, what's the growth time? It's like 48 hours. What? No way. No way. I'm like, that's how they got their server designed. Or that's how they got the dino designed. I'm like, wow, how big? It sounds like it's big to take out the hypos. What? And I'm like, yeah, when I get one, I'm gonna sit in the deepest body of water it'll fit in, and I will wait, and I will demand people pay me bitcoins. She goes, well, how are the other aquatic dinos gonna react around it? And I was like, we're gonna have to rework the rules. I mean, if you're sitting in a body of water that something else hunts in, I don't think you're gonna want to sit in things like Titan Lake or some of the other little spots. Hello.
Yeah, hello. And the awkward mating dance ritual commences.
Yes.
I need to get on my Rex to make it twerk.
Someone walks up on us like, what are you doing? It's like, shush, we're mating. Want to join us? And I'm in house spot like 20 minutes later now, and I'm in house spot, and it's like, why are there like 20 people just doing circles on each other?
Cause brown chicken, brown cow.
And then there's always the, I don't know, I guess we could sing the zoo song. You ever heard the zoo song?
I haven't heard that in fucking...
A duck screw, a kangaroo, 69 a porcupine, orgy at the zoo.
I've heard one a little bit different. God,
Yeah,
how many of them have I heard, though?
Two versions of it. That's not what I know, though.
Bang, bang, and orangutan. Orgy at the zoo.
I had to turn on the amazing contrast for my TV. Oh no, I'm cheating. I'm cheating. Axe.
We are Aloes on Shitlar 2. Hopkins came back at the wrong time. All he heard was orgy.
Alright, Hopkins, I shall sing the song for you. Fuck, 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 a duck, screw a kangaroo, 69 a porcupine, orgy at the zoo.
Ugh. The weird shit we do.
I know, the weird shit we do, that like the weird shit I talk about that makes you famous on Twitch.
Oh. Oh god, that's a good one.
What?
That's what he said. He said, oh god, that's a good one.
Oh. Well, see, look at it this way. If you get famous because you and I just talk to each other, when I actually do my own stream, when I actually start doing my own streams, it's like, ooh, followers.
Pretty much. I mean, you gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, to be completely honest, I tried reaching out to some of the crowd I used to stream to, and none of them are interested in the aisle.
Dude, come play Tiberian Sun with me. We'll have fun.
They said if I went back to WoW, I would probably have about 4,000 subscribers again.
I think I just shit in my mouth a little bit there.
Like I said, I used to stream World of Warcraft a lot. Like, I wasn't actually supposed to be, like, streaming progression. Because technically, when you do that, you're kind of giving up your secrets and how you're doing your strats, and essentially somebody who's fighting for World First can kind of steal your shit and reapply it and do it better. Which would sometimes happen, but I streamed anyway because I didn't give two fucks. So, I mean, they couldn't necessarily replace me. I was one of the top bears in the world. Now with a furry.
I'm sure you're so proud of your little fuzzies.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a fuzzy wuzzy.
I just heard something behind us. You know, we are kind of exposed here. We could just be moving.
Well, I mean, I did have to take that raincoat off, so I mean, there's that.
Yeah.
And of course, Hopkins, you can say a joke. I mean, as long as it's not like racial slurs, because it's Twitch and they're fucking bullshittery.
You have to read me whatever joke you post.
I will. I don't see anything.
Might just been a sound effect. I'm just gonna go ahead and start moving.
That's probably not a bad idea.
Oh yeah, Althea killed every single critter I threw at her till I got in last night till I got a Giga, and it's like it's amazing how the Giga actually can tank shit now.
I love you. You love me. Barney gave you HIV. That's actually pretty decent. But yeah, I mean, the Giga has 6k health. And, like, insane weight.
Yeah.
Like, I'm actually possibly pissing off the devs to get an answer. At one point, it was the weight didn't have anything to do with the bite force. And that was before they like started changing shit up. It was the health of the dino.
Going?
I have no idea where the fuck are we going.
I don't know. I'm just kind of like heading in a direction.
Oh, I was just following you.
Oh. Well, there's the aviary. I think we should call that. I think we should call that Dondi's BDSM dungeon.
It fits.
It's the place where people lock him up and beat him, which is what takes away his time from coding the game. Let's see here. I know. I'm gonna hit the river and go north.
Alright.
Or go upstream. For no other reason than because, well, I'm too lazy to wait for my snoot to give me the direction, and I'm kind of curious to see who follows the river. I think we're over. Are we over here by Dondi's anus?
I think we are. Truth be told.
That was a para.
Which way did it come from?
In front of us.
That's a hill. Okay.
There's a ramp over here.
I say, is there a ramp to the right, or do you know?
There's a ramp to the left.
Yeah, but if there was a ramp to the right, we can go left and right.
I have no clue.
Yeah, me either. Well, they're not that fast. Yeah, typically almost any server you join now is going to be a V3 map. V3 has higher population than any Thin Y'all map does. Like, I've actually gone through the list with no players on and players on, and Thin Y'all had like a max. I think I counted like 200 players total versus V3 having like closer to like 600-700. I see a para.
Where's the para?
He's over here. There's one bite. 2 bites. 3. 4. 5. Dead.
Looks like it wasn't an adult.
No, but it's still food.
Yeah, food's food. Damn it! Can't fucking.
Come on, awkwardly position yourself. There you go. That's a pretty decent hunt. Ooh, that is... What is that? Is that an acro? That's an acro. Behind us towards Dondi's anus. Walking away.
I don't know, that head makes it look like a Giga.
It does? But that... I mean, that very well could be a Giga. I mean, if it's a Giga, I ain't gonna fuck with it. Ah, shit. I said it again, I was tabbed out. Oops.
He was meeting a friend over there.
It's most likely a Giga. Because they have color change. So, I'm going to take this moment to...
Yeah, top the tank.
Yeah. One Giga I'm not so worried about. Because we can kill it. I made a oopsie.
What oopsie did you make?
I don't know, that's what officer said. I made a oopsie.
Oh. Well, they are kind of looking in this direction.
Now they can admire us from afar all they want. Just gonna try to keep that distance between us. Make this a long distance relationship.
They're kind of circling back in this direction, heading around the left, heading on the left side. They are, I think, coming in this direction.
Yeah, that's fine.
And we bolt.
It'd be fucking hilarious if we contested in one. Oh, he'd be so pissed.
Oh my god, he would.
Especially since he like charged ahead without his friend. Because I mean, once he 3-roars, we can turn around and attack him back.
Yep.
And if we get on the ass of a Giga, it's over.
Yeah. Then it basically just becomes a cha-cha line of death.
Yeah.
Because we can always go back and hit him with 2 whip.
Okay, Jimmy.
Let's see.
Hey, those Gigas are moving in this direction. Yep. Shall we move?
Let's crouch just to get our ambush up so we can run, but...
Let's head in this direction.
Oh, wow, he's actually making it up.
And away we go.
Oh, I found out why, Bio Owl was running so shitty.
Oh no, it wasn't Bio, it was Nublar yesterday.
Well, yeah, Nublar was, but Bio was also running pretty damn shitty, too.
Oh?
Mm-hmm. I found out why. They have over 6,000 player files on a public VPS.
Oh, oh! I have no idea. I'm just making a noise.
On a public hosted server like Ping Perfect, that's pretty bad. It's not. I mean, Ping Perfect gives you the bare fucking minimum.
They kind of do.
Well, I mean, when you start off without increasing anything. I don't know how much hard drive space they give you. I do, however, know they only give you 5 gigs of RAM.
Yeah.
And 5 gigs of RAM with like, I think it was like 10 people on consecutively on V3. I was getting emails from Ping Perfect. You need to up your memory. You're using too much memory. And I was using like 5.001 and 5.2. Because they allot you overhead up to 8 gigs. Once you hit 8 gigs, it's a hard cutoff. Like, it's just like, yeet, you're out.
Yeah.
And at that point, it's just like, okay, you've got to make a choice. And, I was like, okay, so I just went ahead and upped it to 3, which I haven't got any more emails or notifications or anything like that from them, so it's like, whatever. Let's see, there's radio, so this way's Twins. And,
Yeah.
so I mean, I know that they have only, like, 5 gigs to start with, but it's like, I don't know what hard drive and the processors they offer are in the i7 range. Depending on what server you have, if it's a high performance or not and all that.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're okay servers. Their customer service is what kind of gets them all these customers, honestly. Their customer service is outstanding. But,
Yes.
man, like, pretty much I have a server that I am renting, or going to rent, as soon as everything goes through. It's a dedicated server, and I could essentially host 4 servers of what we currently have now on it, and the ultimate cost of it would be like $20. If you throw in the game panel, it'd be like $55. If you throw in the game panel I'm going to use, it's going to be $36. So I mean, that's a huge difference versus the $76 that I'm paying.
Yeah.
So they're making fucking bank on that. But I'm gonna see if there's a way I can split the server into 2 and host 2 servers on it. That way, I'm only paying the one amount instead of paying 100 and some odd change.
Yeah.
Because I'm paying about 105, 110 for both servers. And for the one server with 32 gigs, I'm paying much less. And the cool thing about it is it's my server that I can do whatever the hell I want with. Like if I can host one Isle server and Path of Titans on it, like say they both can get by very well. Oh, it's another alloy by the beach. Is that a dibble?
I think that was.
Oh shit. But like if they can both get by on 16 gigs RAM very easily, very good, and like run very well, I'm gonna host them both on it. If not, then I'm just gonna rent a second server. Because Ant-Man, if Ant-Man was to rent 2 of these servers with the control console that I sent him, he's still gonna pay about $80 or more less than what he's currently paying on Ping Perfect for more server. Because right now, as far as I know, the highest RAM that you can get on Ping Perfect without paying out the wazoo is 8 gigs, which will ultimately put you at 13 gigs RAM.
Nice.
And it's almost $20 for that 8 gigs. They lowered their prices a bit, so it's like $18.21 now instead of $19. So it's a little cheaper to run the servers, but only by like $1 or a couple cents depending on your setup.
Yeah,
And-
if you're going for multiple months in a row, that's actually worth it.
Yeah, and pretty much I'm starting the server that I have for 32 gigs. The first month is $20. It's got a Intel Xeon E3 processor with 32 gigs of ECC RAM and 512 hard drive SSD. 512 SSD. 1 terabyte connection, 1 gigabyte connection, I think, and 20 terabytes of data bandwidth, which is fucking insane.
Yeah.
I don't even think fucking Nikta, like, in a month, will use, like, 5 terabytes. To be completely honest, I'd be shocked if they use more than 1 terabyte data.
Yeah. Oh, I might have figured out what server I might go with to run when I get another server up. I might go with Rust, because I know how popular it is and how cheap the servers are to run.
Okay. How cheap are the servers to run?
Like $8. Last time I ran one, I ran it for $8. And that was a basic 30-person server with nothing special on it, aside from a couple mods. They are incredibly easy to run. On top of that, the game engine itself, like, imagine a map as big as this one with like 200 players and no fuck ups.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, like, have you ever played Rust?
Nope, I don't have it.
Are you familiar at all with what goes on?
Not really. Need to find somewhere to sit because I got somebody messaging me. Fuck it, this bush will work. In the bush. Let's see.
I shall attempt to defend you if someone comes up. But, what was it? Rust is very much of a Mad Max styled post-apocalyptic game. But, I don't know. Remember that show, Ultimate Survivor?
Not really, no.
Or just the contestants on the island that have to survive and do challenges?
I don't think I ever watched that show, to be honest.
Do you remember a book called Lord of the Flies?
Vaguely.
Okay.
You've got to remember, it's been like 20 years since I've been in school.
Yeah. Basically, I guess the best way to describe it is, imagine if they decided to dump prison inmates on an island about on an island about this size, and tell them they had to do battle with each other, and there's no rule other than that. That's pretty much the idea behind the game. It's very redneck, very rustic. Honestly, I was thinking, like, something we might be able to do. We might be able to do some sort of goofy link between the servers if it got popular enough.
Well, that's what I was going to suggest, is I think, I'm not sure, but I think Bender can do the role assignment through like clicking on a reaction, like reaction roles.
Mm-hmm.
I think Bender can do that. If not, I would look into getting a bot to do that and give people the option of choosing what they want to see. Like, if somebody joins just for Rust, they don't have to see all things IO related.
Yeah.
They can still see the general chat, but they won't see like the IO chat that we have and stuff like that unless they want to. If they want to see, all they have to do is click the reaction role and they get the role.
Yeah.
Have Rust be the same way. Like, when they join, they get the juvenile role if they want to see the Rust chat or whatnot. Yeah, there's a role to do that. I mean, a bot to do that. I just don't know if any of the bots I have currently in the server do that. Like, I use Bender, and I think Boat might do it. Unbelievable Boat. I'm not sure to do the reaction roles. Let's see. So, I mean, I'd be open to doing that.
Yeah. Because it's like, there's in-game stuff in Rust called scrap. And you have to burn scrap in order to get more stuff. I don't know, like, part of me's thinking, like, it'd be kind of kooky and funny if we set up the currency system on my server, as well as yours, for anyone who has the role of, anyone has a certain role. Or I don't fucking know. But basically, set it up and have it so that people play. I don't know, like, some sort of goofy thing where it's like, like if you do something in Rust, it may or may not affect you in the aisle. Through the course of just goofy like Discord shit.
Okay. Lucia, what servers, if you don't mind me asking? But yeah, I mean, there'd be ways of setting it up. I don't really see an issue with setting it up that way to where we can have like a Rust server in the Discord and all that. Or even having a Federation section.
Yeah.
That way, if you wanted to incorporate the Federation into Electus, I wouldn't be opposed to that at all.
Yeah.
Still going to have to run it by like Griff and Cap and the rest of them just to kind of keep it fair, because you know how I run it. I don't want it to be a totalitarian dictatorship from fuckery or whatever.
Just tell people I'm introducing a new Prima Nocta system, and they'll be they'll be happy with it.
Realm of Final Fantasy and Isle of Iona. Stu be pissed about what?
I said just tell them I'm doing a Prima Nocta system.
Oh.
Stu would get pissed about that.
See, they think they have one of Disney Castle 2.0 too. What the hell is that? Is that like Disney Princess Simulator or some shit?
I don't know.
Dude, if it is, can you imagine a fat hairy guy in a dress?
Let me guess. Is he gonna be like, oh well, oh well?
No.
Every time we hear someone making those notes, I'm like, are you simulating whales?
Oh, it's a Kingdom Hearts server.
Oh God.
Kingdom Hearts. I know the game. Poor Lucia. I know the game from like PS1, 2, the first Kingdom Hearts. Is it actually like Kingdom Hearts on PC now? Because if so, I might have to look into that.
No idea.
Do you know what Kingdom Hearts is, right?
Yeah. My girlfriend has it. She plays it. It's that game with the Final Fantasy characters, the Disney characters, and that weird obsession with door keys.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a Disney. It's kind of like Marvel meets Disney, but without the Marvel.
Considering the fact that Disney owns Marvel now, they could have Deadpool and.
Oh God. Oh God. That needs to be a thing. It needs to be a thing. And they need to have Ryan Reynolds voice it.
Oh God.
Because honestly, there's nobody better for that role.
Yeah. I know there's been a couple people in the past who have done decent Deadpool, but at the same time, it's kind of like Ryan Reynolds is like the best.
He really is.
Did you hear about the goofy shit that happened when he was on a plane riding first class with his family, and Deadpool started playing? So his entire family got to see his naked ass.
My entire family's seen my naked ass before.
My entire family's seen my naked ass before.
Take care, Hopkins. Lucia. Where's that thing? Here's that thing. So they can't put Kingdom Hearts on PC. Oh, never mind. It's rated E10. They can't put Deadpool instances E10. Gotcha. Brain fart.
But they can put Captain America on there. Because clearly he is E10.
Oh, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Giga to the right, Giga to the right.
We've been sitting here too long. Are you gonna hunt him?
I'm thinking about it. It's like,
Do you think he even saw us?
I don't think he saw us. Oh, you're fine, Lucia. I mean, it's a game. I'm on a bad server that I don't like playing on because they have bad admins. It's not necessarily the bad admins, it's the owner of it. But I don't mind playing on it. Because once my server picks up population again, I'm going to be there. Either that or bio, usually. Because, I mean, I've talked to Shadow from Iona to see if she wanted to kind of merge in with us and join us, but she pretty much said no. Isla Electus. I'm the owner of it.
I got 2 little AI kills over here if you want to quickly.
Spank you softly. Oh, I am on Nublar. Where did that fucking Giga go?
Could that have possibly been an admin? Well, then again, they do have that really fast trot.
Yeah, I think they actually had the fastest trot in the game now. Like, arguably faster than an Acro.
Well, I know that I was having to walk. Like, apparently the walk is slightly slower than a Rex's trot.
Wait, whose trot is slower than a Rex?
No. The Giga's walk is slightly slower than a Rex's trot.
I've never looked into that.
So it's like technically a Giga and a Rex could walk together or could move together. Like it. Apparently its walk is still faster than a Trike's trot.
Yeah. I have a video of... Actually, you can see it if you scroll up in staff chat, since you're in staff chat now. You'll see where Cap had posted the video of a trike running down a Giga who was sprinting.
Ooh.
Yeah, the person was straight up hacking. And
Jesus.
I'm not sure anything was done to the person.
Fun. Okay, so are we going to the pond, or are we like gonna just wander around?
We can go down to the pond, see what we can find or get into.
All right. There's
Let's
that
see.
Giga.
What's he doing?
I don't know. I just heard him.
Ooh, I'm surprised you didn't break a leg there.
I saw the slope, and I didn't go over the tip of it. I went kind of down the side.
Oh, so you ignored the tip and just played with the side. Gotcha.
So if you play the tip, it goes too soon.
Ah. Fair enough, fair enough.
You wanna know what love is? I want you to show me. She wanna bring love to you. And I have some candy in my van.
Oh God.
Just waiting on my stone gone paper boy.
Seen something swimming.
It's probably a bear. That's probably a berry or something, or a suko, or whatever the.
Ah, Suko.
They look the same to me. Oh, y'all motherfuckers look alike.
That's racist. Yeah, I heard a dibble too, just don't know where it's at.
Either way, I need water.
True. I do too. I'm like 50%-ish. 60, I think. Let me see. Yeah, 58. That was right both ways.
Both ways.
Hey, man. Any port in a storm. Giga Kingdom trying to assert dominance.
Here's that little Ava. Unfortunately, the only meal around that we can get a hold of is a veggie burger. Let's go kill it.
Sometimes food's food.
It's delicious and nutritious, but eating Cooper beans.
Beans, the musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot.
Hang on a second. Yo. Someone came in the room behind me.
Oh, you're fine. What is this Suko doing?
Can we take him?
Oh, yeah. Even if he's a full...
He's running for us.
He's dead.
And that song plays. Damn it.
I mean, I can always switch it up to Quagmire to have it go, oh, rat! Giggity, giggity.
By the way, from this view, when you're eating, it partially looks like you're trying to hump the body.
Hey, man, it's a twofer.
Adding a little seasoning here and there.
Hey, don't kink shame me.
Are you injecting flavoring into the meat before cooking it?
Oh, just a wee little bit, laddie.
God, how much bleed am I on?
I had 6 before I sat down, and I have 2.5 now.
I'm on 9 right now.
Oof. I think I might have bit you once.
You might have.
Because Sukus don't do that much bleed unless they bite you several times.
No, I had 3 screen. I was like 3 screen on 3 blade.
Yeah, I had to have bit you once, because there's no way that Suko bit you that many times. He was on me more than you.
Yeah. Ooh, there's a fun idea I just had.
No,
Do a,
please go.
do a Halloween event where everyone is running around as raptors and there's one murder turkey.
Huh, okay.
And it's like whoever manages to out what was it whoever can manage to last to be whoever manages to be the last raptor on the field uh gets like a free murder turkey.
Okay, I got you.
I wish it would tell me how much HP I had. It's just letting me know how much bleed I have.
Yeah, no, that's one thing I don't like. You don't know how much health you have.
Yeah.
You can just tell what screen you're on. Are you still bleeding? Yeah, you're still bleeding.
Yeah. I'm still leaking.
Man, can somebody get this full of pad, tampon, fucking gauze and duct tape?
One of the guys I used to play games with said that when he was overseas in Afghanistan, one of the guys in his group received a box of tampons from his wife, who was like a nurse practitioner. I got nurses like that, and he received a box of tampons. Originally, it was seen as a joke by the other members of the crew until the guy got shot and self-administered his own medical.
Mm-hmm.
And he just got up and kept going. It's like everyone was like, what? What sorcery is this?"
Yeah, because I mean, it plugs the bleeding, it stops the bleeding, it works.
Oh yeah,
I mean, it's sanitary enough for women to shove up in their vag, so I mean,
yeah.
it's sanitary enough to go into a bloody hole.
It usually goes into bloody holes too.
Exactly. I mean, no disrespect. We all love playing with the holes.
Yep. All right, bleed's finally over.
I've already healed up.
So we can have a little more food for later. I'm gonna finish off this little bastard over here. There it goes.
Yeah, because technically this was a bear hunt. He initiated by like charging at us, so I met him in kind. And now you're eating it from the ass.
But that's the best part. That's where I get the Cocoa Puffs.
I mean, you're not wrong. It's weird. They look like Cocoa Puffs, but they taste like Skittles.
Oh, I just had a weird thought. Okay, for the Dino Circus, are they gonna make it so like you have to hunt, like you can hunt critters that are on the shore with that thing? Because I don't know why, but it's like the more I think about it, the more it's kind of like, okay, so if the Dino Circus is as big as it is full grown, and you just let that big log cruising around a pond, are you going to be able to like hunt in the water? Can you like hunt and eat inside the water? Because if you can, oh god, the other aquatic dinos have no safe spot.
Well, I think they can, because what I think is going to happen is, with the recode, they're going to reintroduce fish, because fish were in the game at one point.
Mm-hmm.
They were removed. I forget exactly why, but they were removed. But there's already latching to where you can pick up and carry corpses now. So if you're a fisher and you kill something in water, you'll be able to drag it out of the water. Same thing with the Deinosuchus. But being a fisher, like a Sucho, Berry, Spino, Austro, you'll be able to eat in the water, I would assume. Just like the Deinosuchus, because, I mean, it's aquatic.
Yeah.
It's amphibious, basically. It can go on
Mhm.
land or water. And if you look into it, the Deinosuchus, I mean, if you look at alligators and crocodiles now, they run on land. And they're pretty fast on land, but in short bursts.
Yeah.
They spend like 90% of their time in the water. So it's I don't know exactly how they're going to implement it, but I imagine you'll be able to eat in water.
Hang on a second. Hang on a second. I got a log, but I will be right back.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, you were saying something about what the Deinosuchus?
Pretty much. I mean, I imagine they'll be able to eat in water, because I mean
Yeah.
that's what they do. They grab their prey. Granted, sometimes they just like fucking spin kill, but they drag it
Yeah.
into the water. And that's usually where they enjoy most of their meals, in the water. And the death roll animation isn't for attacking; it's more so for tearing off flesh to eat. It's part of their eating animation.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if they're going to have a latch mechanic where they bite down and latch on. Which would be fucking cool if they did, because that way you can actually bite down, drag it in the water, and death roll
Drown
it.
Yeah, or just drown them.
Yeah, because I mean, with the recode, I mean, on like Beast of Bermuda, for example, there's a dino, I think it's the Mosa, that can bite and drag something underwater. And when it bites you, it pretty much forces you to use up some of your stamina bar or whatever to make you lose oxygen.
Yeah.
Which in theory does kind of like 2 times the damage. Because not only are you like biting them and hurting them, but you're also causing them to lose oxygen, which is going to cause them to drown.
Yep.
So I don't know if they're going to do something similar. There is something in the distance over there. It looks like either Rexes or Gigas.
I'm already out.
Okay, sorry, I thought I seen you there.
I gotta go. I'll be right back.
Okie doke. I hate fucking hackers and shit.
Okay, I'm back. Hello?
Shit, had my fucking mic muted.
Oh no.
Pretty much. Welcome back.
Yeah.
There is two. Actually, I have to log to get the evidence. There's two Gigas over there,
Yeah.
or that were over there, both hacking and using Gamma.